Hi, and welcome to Chalk Pretty Things. I'm glad you're here. Tonight we're going to be doing a cute fall project using these little cutouts. These are made of wood. So we're going to use these 3 cutouts. We're going to use 3 transfers that will fit directly on the cutouts. We're going to use some colorful chalk paste, and then we're also going to use 3 different colors of fabric. So we're going to be chalking on fabric tonight, and we're going to use these cute little embroidery hoops as well. So let me go ahead and post a comment and we will get started. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. It's an awesome day to chalk, craft, and have fun. Let me see if I can find the video. There it is. It's almost there. What's today? Wednesday. Did you guys have a great Wednesday today? I hope so. It's middle of the week, and it's an awesome day to get started with whatever your fall crafting ideas are. So here we go. Okay, so I've got a cart link made. The word for today is leaf, L-E-A-F. If you type in leaf in the comments, then you will get a link sent to your messenger, and it will have a pre-built shopping cart with this in here. You can take a look at it, see if it's something you want. I did put, instead of the big jars of paste, I put a palette pack for the fall colors in there. So that'll give you 6 different colors, and it'll be less paste, just individual packets, but they do last for several projects. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on these. I've kind of got these laid out so I have the colors that I want on them. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So first we're gonna use our pesto paste. That's the color. And then I'm gonna get my transfer that matches my cutout. I've used this several times before, so I'm not gonna go ahead and fuzz it this time. But these are reusable, sticky silkscreen transfers. You wanna make sure that it fits the right way on your cutout. They only fit one way for most of these. You see, and that's not the way. Okay. So you want to make it so that the white part of your transfer, which is the silk screen part, goes on and covers up the parts of your wood surface. You're going to smooth down your transfer onto your surface to make sure that there's not any air bubbles. Then you use a silicone squeegee. We're going to get some of our pesto paste. And this is way too much, but we'll use it anyway, and we'll put it back in the jar what we don't use. And all you do is gently smooth it on to your transfer, covering the surface below. Now I can see a couple air bubbles in this. And so I'm gonna kind of smooth off the extra paste right now and see if that's gonna affect my transfer. I'm hoping not. Trying to scoot those air bubbles out to the side where the transfer is not on the wood. So I'm gonna smooth out the paste, and whatever you pick up that's extra on your transfer, you can put it right back in your paste jar. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the reveal for this one. There it is. Now I did miss it a little bit. Do you see the white borders on that? It still looks pretty good though, I think. So that's one done. What I'm gonna do is set my transfer aside, and I'm gonna spray it with some plain water just to get the cleaning process started. And I'm gonna go on to my next one, which is gonna be this gourd. I'm gonna go ahead and close up my jars as I work, just so that they don't dry out. I've got a fan on above, and they do dry out pretty fast, so I wanna make sure that I keep those covered. Oh, this is beautiful, look at this. This is the Shimmer Harvest. So once again, I'm gonna pick out the transfer that matches, take it off its backer, and flip it over so that it matches. And this time I think I'm gonna go flip it over and make sure that I don't see anything on this side. Make sure it's aligned properly. That looks good on this side. Let me flip it over. And I'm gonna go ahead and smooth it down, making sure that anything that is silk screen and sticky sticks to the surface below. I'm gonna get my Shimmer Harvest, which is a beautiful shimmery color, and we're just gonna smooth it on just like we did the other one. Now this is a shimmer paste, which is gorgeous. They have little bits and pieces of, I think it's mica in here, that kind of reflects the light. It's not glitter, but it is very, very flattering on your surfaces. I love these glitter pastes, or shimmer paste. Take off your excess, put it back into your jar, and let's take a look at this and see how we did on this one. It looks perfect. I'll show you guys. See this one? I really love that. Can you guys see the glitter in there? I don't know if you can, but there is glitter in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this away. One thing I did want to tell you is this transfer with the cutout comes with a couple patterns. So you can use these patterns as well. I'm not gonna use them tonight though. Okay, our last one is gonna be this little acorn shape. We're gonna get our transfer, put it on here as best we can, and then I'm gonna flip it over and just make sure that it looks okay. Looks good on this side. It looks a little off on this side though. Let me see. Sometimes you can use a light box underneath to make sure you have it on there good. And I have one, but I really haven't used it yet. So I'm just gonna use it like this. And we're gonna use the papaya for this one. As you guys jump on, please say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Now, when you use your paste, it should be the consistency of a sour cream. This one is just a little funny, but it's still very loose. So I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I'm just gonna smooth it on. Yeah, it looks like it's covering very well. It's just a little different consistency of some of the others. It's more of a fluffy. Make sure you have all the white areas covered. The word of today, the keyword for tonight is leaf, L-E-A-F. When you type that into the comments, you will get a message back to your instant messenger, and you can check out the link there that's shared. It's just a list of a pre-made shopping list for you, and you can take a look. You can switch it if you don't want something, take it out. If you want to add something different, go ahead and add it. Let's look at this acorn. The acorn looks pretty good as well. Isn't it cute? I'm gonna set this aside to dry, and real quick I'm gonna show you how to clean the transfers. So I am just putting wet water, clean plain old water on here. Of course it's wet. And I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe off the first layer of paste. So I'm gonna get the bulk of the paste off on these. And then I'm gonna go over them with what's called a board eraser. And our board eraser is basically, I have mine soaking in water. It's like a magic eraser sponge, but it doesn't have any chemicals in it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe it off. And these are great to clean your transfers with, guys. If you don't have these, you can use something else, but you can also take them back to a sink and run them under water with a sink, but the board eraser really makes them easier to clean. Clean both sides. I'm just gonna do the top of this one more time. You wanna make sure that you can see through these. So when they're clean, you can reuse these between 8 and 12 times, which is quite a lot. You can get a lot of reuse on these, use them over and over again on different projects. I've already used them on one. So this is my second time around for these. The key to reusing them and keeping the stickiness is to take good care of them by cleaning them properly and storing them properly. Now this last one is a shimmer paste one. Shimmer will leave a little bit of a residue. Try to get most of it off, but know that if anything stains the green part of your transfer, it's okay. You just want to make sure that everything is out of the silk screen part. And you can go a couple different directions in cleaning these. Now when I'm done cleaning, I'm gonna get a dry paper towel and I'm gonna kind of dry both sides, get all the excess water out. And even though this is sticky on the back side, just know that when they're wet, they're not as sticky. So you can go ahead and use a real quick wipe on it with a paper towel and they won't stick. And when they dry, the sticky will come back. Then I'm gonna get my backer sheet that they came on. There's a shiny side and a matte side. I'm gonna do shiny side up and apply my transfer onto the shiny side. So sticky side to shiny side. I'm not sure if this is the one that this came on. Let's see. Let's see if this one fits better. Yeah, okay, that one fits better. If you guys are watching the replay, please comment #replay. I'd love to see that you're watching. I appreciate any comments and any hearts that you give. I'm trying to grow my audience a little bit, so I'm working on that. Okay, so now these transfers are back on their backer sheets and they are ready to be reused for next time. There they go. See how you can see the white part? Now there's some embedded distressing in there and that's supposed to be there. Okay guys, so here we go. Our next step is, I got this fabric at Hobby Lobby and they were like fat quarters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna turn on my glue gun and I am going to take one of these embroidery hoops and I'm just gonna kind of, I should have probably pressed this first. Well, I didn't, so we'll just go ahead and go without. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut a square out of this. And we're gonna put our cutout on that. We're gonna glue it on there, and then we'll frame it in our hoop. And like I said, I should have ironed that. I just didn't think about it. But it might just be okay. Okay, so now I've got kind of a gauge for where my design should be. And let's see if I can figure these out. Let's see, this should go on this one. This one should go on this one. And this one should go on this one, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of center this. I might as well, while I'm waiting for my glue gun to heat up, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out these other fabric pieces. And then we'll be ready to glue those on. So this one can go right here. And basically it's just already, I'm cutting on these folds or a little away from them. I want to have extra because I want it to catch underneath and I'll trim those up afterwards. What'd you guys do today? Did you guys do anything fun? I'd love to know. Okay, and then our last one is going to be this teal. Isn't this a pretty color? These are all like fall colors. I love these. Last one. Alrighty, guys. If you guys have not heard of Club Couture, which is our DIY subscription club, you can type in the word club in the comments and you'll receive a link with details on that. It's $21.99 a month and you get an 8.5 by 11 transfer delivered to your door and 3 coordinating paste packets every month. It's really a lot of fun. I love it. I hope you'll enjoy it too. So check it out if you're interested at all. It's kind of nice to have something arriving that you can craft every month. Okay, I really wish I would have ironed these, but I didn't. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this right in the center. Let's see if this is ready. Nope, not quite ready. Well, what I can start doing is matching ribbons up. I've got some ribbons here. I think I'm going to use this red, orange gingham for the acorn. This one, it's got some gray and some orange for this rust color one. And I think I'm going to use this orange striped one for the mustard color one. So we'll get those going. We'll make a little bow. We'll make it cute. And this isn't quite ready, but it's got a little bit of glue heated up. So we're just going to go ahead and see if we can get it to work. If not, we'll reapply it. Okay. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of twist this little screw. I'm going to separate these pieces. I'm going to lay one inside, the other one on top. And this kind of bends open. It opens up a little bit. So then I'm going to go ahead and tighten this fabric. And see, right now it's kind of off-centered. I think I'm going to bring that down just by pulling it. Let's see if we can do that. Well, maybe I'll take it off. Let's move it down a little bit because we're going to put a bow on this. Yeah, that looks better. So I'm just trying to center it. And then I'm going to tighten the screw. Doesn't that look cute? I think it looks really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and do a bow out of this material here. And it's going to be a very simple bow, guys, very simple. And let's see what kind of bow I want to make it. Got some wire that I'm going to use to secure this. So I'm just going to make it like an awareness bow. Bring it down, kind of scrunch it up. Get a piece of wire. And just secure the center really tightly. And then I can kind of fluff up my bow a little bit, make it look even. How does that look, guys, for a bow? Let's see which way looks better. You have to be this way. Okay, so I'm going to cut off my wire. And let's glue that on the top here. I'm just going to glue it right onto the hanger. Or right below it maybe. Put a dab of glue, and I could have used that wire to tie it on there as well. So this is it so far. I'm going to go ahead and trim up the edges of this. Just by cutting around right on top of the hoop. Right on top of the hoop. So you don't have to glue this fabric in or anything. You could if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. So here it is kind of spruced up. And then I've got some florals. I've got some of these orangey things. I've got the white. I think I'm going to use the white for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut off a piece of this. I hate to use my good scissors, good sharp scissors. So of course my wire cutters are over there. Okay, so now I have this, and I think I might just want to use a little piece of this, or maybe cut it in half. Let's see. See how I can get this to work. You guys, it's important to have the right tools. My wire cutters are over across the room. Okay, so I got it. I think I'm just going to see if I can, maybe I should have put it under the bow. See how that works. Yeah, I think I should have put it under the bow. So maybe I can put it in through this wire. That I tied the bow with. Hello, guys. Hello. Okay, so I just put it under this bow. Well, that's not gonna work. Okay. I think I need smaller pieces of this floral. So I'm just gonna put this little piece of floral right there. Actually, this looks like it may have fallen off of there. Or this one. Okay, and I'm going to put another piece right here. Okay, here's the wire. I should have really put this underneath. Nope, just to go on top. And then I'm gonna have to figure out what to cover it with. You know, I actually have some of these little balls that are separate. So we're gonna have to move this around a little bit. I'm afraid to mess with it because it's still pretty wet, but isn't that cute, guys? What do you guys think about that? I like it. Whoops. is this thing hanging? I'll glue that up here too. So a little dot, glue that, and put that down on top. There's one. I like it. You guys like it? Give it a heart if you like it. Okay, let's go ahead and do our next one. Let's go ahead and center this. Unscrew our hoop. I'm gonna center it in here. This underneath. Screw it tight, look at it. Okay, go ahead and cut off the edges. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Go ahead and type them in the comments. If you're watching the replay, type them in anyway in the comments, and I'll go back over and I'll watch this, and I'll answer any questions you guys have. If you want to know where I got the fabric from, it was from Hobby Lobby. Hoops from Hobby Lobby. If you want to know about the rest of the supplies, type in the word LEAF, L-E-A-F. Check your messenger. You'll get a link with all the supplies in there in a cart link, and you can add, subtract, and figure out what you want to do there. I'm just going to cut out a couple of these little pieces here for this one. And I think I'm going to put those on first this time. Let's try that. First, and then I said I was going to use this little, it's navy blue and orange kind of gingham, nice fall colors, and I think I might just tie a bow. And then trim it up on this one. Let's see. Let's see how this turns out. Just like you're tying your shoelaces. So it's a little twisted. Okay. Don't want to burn yourself with the glue. Here's this one, real simple. Wonder if it needs some more. Might need a couple more little pieces. Yeah, I think that helped out a little bit. Here it is, guys. What do you think? Well, it's a little crooked, but I think it's really cute. And this is falling down. Let's fix that. Okay, 2 down, 1 more to go. So we're gonna do this little acorn. Take apart our glue this right on the middle. In the middle. Let's put this underneath. See if I have anything else to trim this with. Oops. I'm going to cut off the edges of the fabric. I'm just going right along the wood. Right here, just cutting it off. Have you guys ever done any other type of embroidery hoop ornaments? I think they're great fun for Christmas decor. They're just fun to decorate. You can do anything with them. And actually, we didn't have to chalk these on the wooden chips. We could have chalked it or used ink directly on the fabric. So when you want to design on fabric that's going to be washed, you want to use the ink instead. Ink is permanent. Paste is water soluble, and so it will wash off. Okay, so let me see. I've got some. This is just kind of a little jar of odds and ends. Could do that, or I could also do a sunflower. Now, I think I am just going to pick from some of this stuff. Okay, so let's use our orange gingham ribbon. Do a cute little bow. I think I'm just going to do the cute, short, sweet, simple little tie the bow. Just like you're tying your shoes. Your shoelaces. I think I like that. Trim off our edges. Our tails. I love to have nice sharp scissors, so I hope I didn't damage these by cutting the wire. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this on. Let's see, how should we do this? Maybe I should glue a leaf or two underneath. Have this hanging down. And then I'm just going to put the bow right on top. What's your favorite type of bow to do, guys? Do you guys have a favorite? There's so many cool bows, but they all take practice. But I have this little straw bow. It came off of something else. I don't know. I'm just going to stick that right on top as well. Give it a little more dimension. And here's what this one looks like. Isn't it cute, guys? So here we have three. Let me clean up my desk here, and I'll show you guys. So we have three little, here's two. I always go the wrong way. There's two. And here's the third. Now you could use these for tier trays. You could hang them on your wall. They're just really cool little nifty fall decorations. I hope you love them. If you love them, please go ahead and give a heart. I'd like to see you back tomorrow when I go live. If you can, I'd appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Bye.